Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing today? It's MonadoMax here. Today is super exciting. First of all, it is March 20th, which, weirdly enough, exactly 5 years ago, Animal Crossing New Horizons came out today. Kind of crazy to think about that because I remember that timeline pretty well because 5 years ago was obviously COVID, and it's just crazy to think that that is 5 years ago. And I'm curious if you guys knew that fact that I just told you, that we are 5 years ago away from Animal Crossing. Like, that's kind of crazy. But a new Nintendo Switch game is coming out today, and I'm pretty excited. We're gonna talk more about that downstairs, but I am just waking up. I think I'm gonna stay in my pajamas for a little bit. Probably go downstairs, eat, we'll talk downstairs, talk about what the plan is, what's going on, all that good stuff, because yeah, today's going to be a very, very exciting day. I am pretty pumped for what's coming out today because it's a big deal for me. So it's rare that I get like super duper excited for a game nowadays. Like, I get excited, but in terms of like super duper excited, and I don't have that happen all the time. So I'm really, really excited tonight. But let's go downstairs and do brunch, because it's kind of like lunchtime, but I slept in. So breakfast, lunch, brunch, you know, it's not even breakfast that I'm eating, but we're just gonna call it brunch anyways. I will see you guys downstairs. Well, we meet downstairs. You might be asking yourself, what are you eating today, Max? Well, I am eating chicken and noodles. Now, I am actually currently on my diet, and I have found that how it's made, the noodles, because it's egg noodles being brewed, or I don't know the exact recipe, to be completely honest with you, but I know it's not traditional chicken and noodles that you guys are probably thinking of when I say the word chicken and noodles. But yeah, a lot of you guys might remember this if you watched videos back in 2020, or this might be the first time you're seeing this. So yeah, so let's talk about what the move is for today. And I'm gonna do this while eating. I haven't done one of these type of videos in a very long time where you guys see me eat. I am making a mess here, but that is okay. What the move is for today is that we are going to be going to GameStop. Well, shocker, I know. But Xenoblade Chronicles X is coming out today, which I am very excited for, obviously because of the name of this channel, and this is the only Xenoblade game I have not played. Well, I take that back. I played a few hours of Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U when it came out, but the issue with it is it was hard for me to continue playing the game because I got spoiled of what the ending was and the outcome of said ending, and it wasn't motivating me to want to play the game after knowing it. Because, well, if you know the ending, you will know why I'm saying this. But now, with it coming to the Switch and there being extra story content, I feel like now I'll be way more motivated, and it's on the Switch now too, so that's gonna be a plus. These type of games are perfect for the Switch because they're long games. I feel like it should be a mandatory rule. If your game is over 50 hours, it automatically should be on the Nintendo Switch. No matter what the power of the system is, you just gotta make a Switch port. That's gotta be the rule. I think that has to be mandatory. I was thinking about it last time. This could potentially be the last time that we're picking up a Switch game at GameStop until the next Nintendo console comes out. Because at the time of recording this, well, just in general, we don't know any more Switch games coming out for the year. We know Meteoroid Prime 4 is coming out this year, but I'm expecting that to be a cross-gen title. And if that's the case, we're probably picking it up on Switch 2, of course. But yeah, we know nothing. I mean, I'm still staying true to my prediction that I think the Switch will still be getting support for the next 2 years from Nintendo. It's just going to be like remasters and stuff, nothing like crazy. And Switch 2 players will get all the new games, and they'll benefit off Switch players getting the remasters with backwards compatibility. That's my prediction. So I feel like we're going to get like probably like 3 or 4 Switch games this year. and the next year it might slow down a little bit, and then the final year there'll be like 1 or 2. Another thing I was thinking about is I hope this does not take me forever to beat. Xenoblade games, they used to be a game series that I could probably finish within 2 weeks, but obviously now that I have a job, that is not the case. And like when Xenoblade Chronicles 3 came out, that was the only game I was playing when it came out. It took me almost 3 months to beat Xenoblade Chronicles 3 with the work schedule that I had, which was brutal, and it was so upsetting to me that it took that long, especially considering that that was the only game that I played for 3 months straight, especially because I missed out on playing Splatoon 3 because of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So by the time Xenoblade was done, Splatoon 3 was out, but like it was in the October month of that year, and all my friends were done with Splatoon 3 at the time. So I'm hopeful that a similar thing happens, because I do so much is the issue. You know, I have this, the YouTube channel, and then I have my other job, and then I do the boxing, and then it's just, yeah, I hope this doesn't take me that long. But the issue is, this is the longest Xenoblade game in the entire series, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm pumped to play it though, like I said, because this game looks absolutely incredible, and I just can't believe it took this long for it to come to the Switch, because originally they had no plans to put this on the Switch. I think just due to people just continuing to ask for this game on the Switch is what led to them bringing it up there. It's really crazy to think about how far Xenoblade has come, because, I mean, I'm sure everyone's aware at this time, and if you don't know, Xenoblade was never actually supposed to come to America. There was a bunch of Wii games that never got released here in America that Nintendo made, and Xenoblade was one that was supposed to be Japan, I think Europe only, and I don't remember what exactly happened, but I know that people found out about the game and people were like, hey, Nintendo, please release this. And Nintendo's like, nah, we have no plans to release this game here in America. And then they finally released it, but it was a GameStop exclusive. So the game was expensive because of that. GameStop was automatically putting the game at like $64 pre-owned or something. And I think from what I had read, a lot of the copies out there were pre-owned that GameStop was selling. They like bought all these copies from Nintendo, broke the seal, and then made it pre-owned so they would get the full profits of it, which is absolutely crazy. Which, if you look back, kind of makes sense, because I only ever saw that game pre-owned. So, interesting. This series should not be as popular as it is, because it was kind of doomed to fail if you really think about it. It was coming out towards the end of the Wii. It wasn't supposed to come out here in America. It was a GameStop exclusive. You could only find it pre-owned. There was like not many copies out there. GameStop was charging ridiculous money for it. It's kind of crazy, and I really do think it's the Smash Bros. Effect that really saved that game and made it what it was today. Which is, obviously when Shulk got put into Smash Bros, people were like, whoa, I want to play these guys' games. And yeah, it's really cool to see the story of how that happened, because it shouldn't be possible to see how far Xenoblade has come. Like, now we are at the point where there's what, if you don't count the DLCs, 4 games in Xenoblade. So it's just crazy. I will say that this game's coming out at the perfect time for me right now. My job has been so stressful recently. I feel like it's really unfair what's happening to me right now, to be honest, and I wish I could go into more detail other than that, but I probably can't, and probably not supposed to be saying what I'm saying right now, but I need to vent, and I would like people to know my frustrations if they are out there seeing this. This will also be the first time that I'm going to this GameStop in a very long time. There's a reason why I have not been going to the local GameStop that, unfortunately, I can't talk about. And no, it's not because I got kicked out of the GameStop or anything like that before people speculate. It has nothing to do with GameStop, if you're wondering about it. But I'm curious to see how the Switch selection is. Is it still garbage? I don't know. A lot of y'all have been asking for the shorts for that, but kind of difficult to go over there right now. But maybe in the future we'll be able to bring it back. It's been completed. Now, I'm going to let the food settle. And probably the best way to settle the food is chugging this water bottle. I drink a gallon of water every single day, so what you probably just saw was like, oh my gosh, what is he doing? How did he do that? It's just one water bottle, but pretty easy to do right now considering that I have to do 8 of those every day, so is what it is. Now that I'm done eating, probably gonna go ahead and get dressed. Don't really have much plans for today because it looks like it is going to rain outside. So that's not very fun, but I want to do more stuff in these type of videos now that I take the days off that a Nintendo game comes out. That way we just have a lot of freedom to do whatever we want to do. If we want to film something, go to the park, something like that, whatever's happening that day. I think you guys like this concept of a video rather than how we used to do it. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any cool ideas of things that we should do days of Nintendo releases, I'm all for it. So just let me know in the comments down below. All right, so I am now dressed for the GameStop occasion, but I just got hit with some bad news, which I guess is not really bad news. It's just you're seeing these clips. I'm filming them on Thursday, and I always like to get these type of videos out the day the game comes out. However, the person that does my thumbnails is in Vegas right now and doesn't have a way of making the thumbnail, and I forgot to send him the thumbnail yesterday, so it's my fault that we're not getting it out today. But you guys are seeing this on Friday, but I'm sure you guys will still enjoy it nonetheless. I'm just a little bummed at myself for forgetting to do that because that's not something I would normally do. But I've been busy these last few days. A lot's been going on with other things, so everything's kind of just hitting me at a bad time right now, but that's okay. If you guys haven't seen it already though, we did drop our big announcement video on Tuesday, which still go watch it if you haven't. But the announcement is that we're going to be at the Switch 2 launch line at the Nintendo New York store for a week, the week before the system comes out, and that we're doing a 24-hour live stream, and that everything that happens in the 24-hour live stream, all the funds that happen, if we get any funds from that stream, will go towards that New York City trip. So that's going to be exciting. Got to prep for that. That's going to be interesting. I think I can handle the 24 hours. I feel like what's going to be the more difficult part is when we enter that 2 a.m., 3 a.m. phase into 6 a.m. I think those 3 to 4 hours right there are going to be the toughest thing. But I'm thinking if I have my light on like this while on stream, I can like bait myself into thinking it's not that time, but I don't know. But I'm all dressed for GameStop, so we're probably about to head over there and pick up the game, which I'm very, very excited to be doing this. I can't believe it took this long to get this game on the Switch, and I'm just surprised that they really had no plans to bring this game over to the Switch, because with Nintendo doing all these Wii U ports, I would have thought Xenoblade would have been one of the first ones they would bring over, just due to the fact that Chronicles X was not as successful as they probably wanted it to be because it was the Wii U. Obviously the Wii U was not a success from a sales standpoint, so I don't even know if X sold 1 million copies. So I would have thought that would have been one they would have wanted to bring over first, but hey, it is what it is. Not complaining anymore since we finally got it. And I saw that there's a 60 frames per second mode in it, but you can't use it on the Switch 1. So it sounds like a Switch 2 update is going to happen with that game, where you can play Xenoblade X at 60 frames per second, which is pretty exciting. But y'all have heard me talk enough. Let's go ahead and get ready to go to GameStop. All right, so we just arrived to the GameStop. However, I forgot my wallet, so I'm not going to be able to film much in here because I'm going to have to use Apple Pay. But I will show you guys the GameStop Switch games if I get a chance, because I know everyone's wondering about how the Switch selection's looking over there after all the memes that we have made about this GameStop and its Switch games. Let's check it out. Well, I am going back home. I needed my ID to pick up the game, even though the game was not paid off. So I don't understand why. I mean, I understand what the guy was saying if the game was paid off, but I was paying it. There's only $5 on it, but they needed to verify that I am actually Max. So, okay, well, I'm going back home, and then we're going back to GameStop. I always bring my wallet, but I've never had someone ask for my ID. Unless it's like a rated M game, but Xenoblade's it's rated T. I guess it's GameStop policy, I get it. I mean, no hate towards the employee, I'm just... It is what it is. Wallet secured. Let's try this again. It is what it is. It's just I've never been asked before for a rated T game. Just in general for a pre-order to have my ID, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, nothing I can do about it now. At least we got the ID. It's all good. No hate towards the employees, just doing his job. And we are back from GameStop with the game. I love this bag that they gave. I mean, look at that. That's pretty cool. I wish GameStop would do this more often. They did it with the Pokemon games. They did it for Spider-Man 2. But I think every month, if GameStop did like a themed bag for whatever upcoming game is happening that month, I think that'd be really cool. Maybe it's unnecessary, but I think it's cool. And then back of it says, Nintendo Switch, home of Mario and friends. Really cool. I thought that was unexpected. But we got the game, and it was a journey, of course, to get the game. But at the end of the day, we got it, and that's what matters. We got a pre-order bonus of Xenoblade Chronicles X. They no longer give cool things. They give you in-game items as the pre-order bonus. Best Buy had like this awesome like metal poster or whatever that they were given, but Best Buy is like 40 minutes away from here, so I didn't pre-order Best Buy, and I think I had to order it online, and I didn't know if I was actually going to get said game in time. And I thought it would have ruined this type of video if I did it at Best Buy instead of GameStop, especially if it was online. But that's besides the point. I guess it's cool to get something like this. I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish they would have done like a poster or something, but I dropped it. That's great. I'm also pretty annoyed at Nintendo for not releasing a collector's edition for this game. Every Xenoblade game has gotten a collector's edition here in America, except this new remaster right here. I mean, even Xenoblade Chronicles, when it got ported over, actually, you know what? Never mind. The 3DS, the new 3DS did not get a collector's edition. Okay, I guess I can't be mad anymore. That's fine, I guess. And then the Wii. All the Switch ones have gotten collector's editions, except this one, so that's a little frustrating. But this is the cover, guys. This is the back of the game. You already know what's about to happen. We're about to take the plastic ceiling, the reason why games are $60. Once I open this, I take it back to that same GameStop. They're gonna offer me probably like $25 to $30. All because of this plastic ceiling being gone. All right, here we go. Value, oh, the value. Oh my gosh, it's just lowering by the second right now. If I can get this open and not get myself cut. I should probably put this on the ground. Probably should have closed the knife too, because I could totally see myself walking into that, and that would not be a good thing. All right, here we go. Oh yes, the value immediately gone. It's like a $37 game right now with all the ceiling that's gone. I gotta complete the value that's about to go away. Hold up. Okay, this is not going as smooth as I thought it was. It opened at a weird spot, I'm not gonna lie. This is a little awkward now. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're probably at like $35 off. $60 value right here. This is your $60 that you're paying for it. Gone. $30 game now. So, I don't know what to expect. I feel like there's gotta be something nice inside the cover. Y'all are gonna get the first look. Am I gonna be impressed? I'm hoping I'm gonna be impressed. Let's take a look. Oh, there's other stuff in here. It's a Nintendo Switch on. Okay, yeah, because that game does have Nintendo Switch online capabilities. That's pretty cool. I'm so excited to play this game. All right, let's take a look at what this is before I open it. It might be like a Nintendo Switch code. No, it's just advertising that you can play online. I guess that's kind of cool, kind of different. Definitely not what I expected to see when I opened the game. And then let's go ahead and take a cartridge look. You already know that we like showing off the cartridge. Take a look at that, guys. And that is the cartridge right there. I personally would have probably put like a mech right in front of it, but listen, there's not enough space on these cartridges to do stuff, and I'm the only one that notices what could have been done with the logo and image on the cartridge, because all the time you just see the logo there. You have enough space to put like a render of some sort in there. I don't know. That's the stuff that I see. But guys, I'm super pumped to be playing this. I cannot wait to finish editing this video so I can immediately pop this game in onto the Nintendo Switch and just lock in playing Xenoblade Chronicles X. It is going to be an absolute fun time. Guys, thank you for coming with me on this journey. I was thinking to myself, I don't know why I said this is the last Switch game, because we also have Pokemon Legends ZA coming out later this year, so we just don't know when, but we know it's in fall, so I guess there's that. Hopefully we get to do another one of these type of videos in a few months. Obviously we'll be at the Switch 2 line. I expect that's going to be our next big video in terms of going to like a game store and opening day one, that type of stuff. But who knows, Nintendo could throw a curveball and be like, hey, Kirby Planet Robobot for the Nintendo Switch, coming out in May. I don't know. We will see. But I have been talking for way too much, guys. Make sure to backslash that subscribe button, like the video, check out the Twitter, check out the Instagram, check out our 24-hour live stream that's going to be happening on April 1st. It is not an April Fool's joke. 10 a.m. leading up to the Nintendo Direct on April 2nd. We'll be live streaming my reaction to that. That's going to be a fun time. It's going to be interesting, but nonetheless, I am very pumped, and I will see you guys there. Have yourselves a wonderful day / night whenever you're seeing this, and let me know if you picked up Xenoblade Chronicles X too, and if you get asked for your ID for pre-order pickups, because that's a first for me. But I don't know. Like, I guess I would have understood it if the game was paid off, but I'm still kind of confused. But it's okay. It's all right. He's just doing the job. So see you guys in the next one. Peace.